Now on CoastTV News.
Milford talks marijuana. We look at a public hearing held tonight as the city moves closer to getting pot businesses up and running. And bike lane battle in Lewis as city officials look to strengthen a policy that limits parking.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We're going to take a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach this morning, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trey, he's going to join us. Bob, I hear it's going to feel like summer today in comparison to last Monday.
Not so fast, Elisa. Look at the beautiful blue skies there. Of course, we remember 1 week ago today it was dumping snow. We already had at least a half a foot, and the snowstorm from last week is now a distant memory. Still a lot of snow hanging around, but a lot of that snow is melting now with temperatures above freezing. 36 in Salisbury, 36 in Georgetown already, 38 in Ocean City, and 40 in Rehoboth. We've got a bit of a westerly breeze right now, pretty light, and the visible satellite picture still showing that snowpack, but it's getting compressed and it will be melting today. There are some clouds on the visible satellite picture back to the I-95 corridor, so sun and clouds, I think, as we go into the afternoon hours. But here's a front I'm watching, this Arctic front, the leading edge to another shot of really cold air. But we have one milder day in store as we're in a southwesterly flow. Temperatures warming up, and we're looking at temperatures in the low 40s around the noon hour, and then by 2 o'clock, 45 in Selbyville and Millsboro, 45 in Delmarva, and 40s at the coast as well. And we're going to continue to melt that snow and ice into the afternoon. But remember, anything that melts with snow and ice or slush will refreeze this evening as temperatures fall back to freezing. So enjoy the mini January thaw with temperatures in the 40s and then 30s this evening because the Arctic air is coming back. But it's a quiet week otherwise, not talking any big storms. Much more in your forecast coming up a little bit later in the newscast.
As Bob mentioned, it's been a week since most of us received 10 or more inches of snow, and we're still dealing with the aftermath. In Lewis, the city is asking that today all sidewalks be cleared, and if you live within city limits and aren't able to do that yourself, you are being asked to plan for someone who can help clear the snow in those areas that you are responsible for. And happening tonight in Milford, the city is holding a public hearing revolving around recreational marijuana stores. The public comment period will be at 6 p.m. at the City Council building. And happening today, Lewis could vote on creating less space for cars to park and more cyclists on Savannah Road. A temporary measure that did just that went into effect last month, and Mayor Andrew Williams and the City Council are scheduled to review an ordinance at tonight's meeting that would take this further. It mostly affects the area from Drake Knoll to North Atlantic Drive and from Shields Avenue to Donovan's Road. Part of the debate tonight will include written statements, both in opposition and in favor of the ordinance. And if you work in Delaware, you might want to check your paycheck a little bit closer. Some people are seeing a 0.4% reduction in pay as a part of a new paid family medical leave program. It's being implemented after the General Assembly passed legislation in 2022 requiring companies of certain size to offer paid family leave. It would be for things like having a child, combating a serious illness, or caring for a sick family member. The new law ensures paid family leave, particularly up to 80% of wages, capping at $900 per week. But as you can imagine, no matter the reason, not everyone is excited about paying more in taxes.
I just feel that we need more money in our paycheck and less out because they take so much out now and where I don't have any independence, so I don't get that much back.
And if you work in Maryland, a similar program is set to take effect in July on the 1st. In Los Angeles, the fight against the wildfires continues. The fires have destroyed well over 12,000 structures and have taken at least 16 lives. As NBC's Jay Gray shows us, the biggest fires, the fires in the Palisades, are now threatening more communities.
Over the last 24 hours, a dip in the winds and some progress along the front lines of the LA wildfires.
There's hand crews, engine companies out there scouring the edge, continuing to put those control lines in to make sure that we have no fire progression or limit it as much as possible.
But the fight here is anything but over. Santa Ana winds forecast to pick up again through at least Wednesday. Some areas could see gusts of 50 miles an hour or more, potentially fanning flames, igniting and scattering embers.
We're focused on two things: containing the fires and saving lives and protecting property.
But so much here. has already been lost. Entire communities gone.
To see it this way. I never thought I would live through something like this.
At least 12,000 structures and 40,000 acres swallowed by the flames.
This is an absolute nightmare. This is an apocalyptic movie. There's no way to assess really the magnitude of this situation.
Law enforcement ending escorts for residents hoping to recover anything they can in the rubble, locking down ravaged neighborhoods.
A lot of these areas still look like they were hit by a bomb. There are live electrical wires, gas lines, and other hazards. We want to make sure you're safe.
Firefighters continuing to battle along the front lines of the blaze, some for days without sleep.
We're going to keep fighting this fight. We're going to get this fire out, and we're going to rebuild.
Each of those missions right now, overwhelming. Jay Gray, NBC News, Pacific Palisades.
Coming up, bird flu fears, the spread of the disease on the eastern shore, and the impact it is having in Delaware.
Letting loose, baby! Mammogram time.
We don't want patients coming in here telling us what they want and how they want it. It's not some Quiznos.
St. Denis Medical returns Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Every person
On Deal or No Deal Island
is motivated purely by
money, money, money.
Everyone's gonna lie.
You're gonna be safe.
Deceive, that's how you win.
I like it. Deal or No Deal Island, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Start your new year off right with a brand new bathroom with Coastal Bath Company. We're the only bath planted dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping seal. Plus, we have a 2-year money-back guarantee.
I would hands down recommend Coastal Bath. There's no one better.
Coastal Bath gave us a beautiful walk-in shower.
Save $2,025 off your new acrylic bath system. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2026.
Call today for a free in-home estimate. Local and family owned. Coastal Bath.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique. Fashion.
Come visit Blooming Boutique, 2 convenient locations in downtown Lewis, Longneck, and BloomingBoutique.com. Remember, we carry resort wear all year long.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah. Somebody's having a night tonight.
I love this win.
Monday at 7 on CoastTV.
The competition heats up.
Ain't no party like a Jeopardy party.
The Jeopardy Champions Wild Card Tournament begins.
All bets are off. Anything can happen.
Monday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
We are learning more about bird flu cases on Delmarva, but first we're going to take you to the eastern shore. The Maryland Department of Agriculture says within the past few days, snow geese have tested positive in Dorchester and Worcester counties. Positive cases were found at commercial poultry plant in Caroline County, and the Maryland Department of Agriculture says the virus is dangerous for the birds because in most cases they will die.
You have a farm and you've got 100,000 birds on there. Once they get the disease and you start losing them, you're losing your livelihood and your product, right? And you don't want to infect other birds, and you certainly don't want to infect your neighbor's farm and things like that. So,
bird flu spreads easily from flock to flock through wild birds' contact with infected poultry, by equipment, and on the clothing and shoes of caretakers. And all poultry-related sessions at the Delaware AG Week have been canceled due to bird flu. The department says this decision follows the 2 positive tests of flocks in Kent County, and attendees of AG Week are being asked not to wear clothing or shoes that have been in or around poultry or wild birds.
We're seeing a mini January thaw across the area as temperatures rising above freezing. 37 in Cambridge, still seeing chunks of ice at the marina there, but we'll be warming up through the 30s and even into the low 40s as we go into this afternoon. But it's short-lived, the warm-up, as we're back to the Arctic air beginning Tuesday with a quiet week, then rain possible this upcoming weekend. A good time to win an umbrella, and our umbrella winner today is Stephen Jordan from Milford. Congratulations to him from Paul Davis and Coast TV. Your colder work week forecast is coming up next.
With all the choices of services on Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields with Delmarva Experts. Sponsored by Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, and Delmarva Dave. Visit DelmarvaExperts.com for various local professionals offering the best of Delmarva. Delmarva Experts, local experts right when you need them.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself, in flooring to ensure you not only have the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection flows seamlessly with your remodel.
They know the litany and the bandwidth of products within your budget and based upon your design that can fit your needs.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Are you feeling stuck and unable to live your life because of a tick-borne illness? Acupuncture is a holistic approach that can help minimize the long-term effects of tick-borne diseases such as alpha-gal.
I struggled with alpha-gal for years, and then I started a customized treatment plan at Delmarva Acupuncture, and Dr. Ashley really helped with my anxiety around food.
Acupuncture can help minimize the long-term effects of many tick-borne diseases. Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, natural relief that provides lasting results.
When a hazardous materials incident struck Georgetown, Coast TV News was there.
We have been monitoring this situation since it got brought into us.
On the ground and in the air, delivering up-to-date, accurate information as the situation unfolded.
We have been seeing Georgetown fire departments on four-wheelers going into the plant.
Streaming live on the Coast TV News app and on Facebook, keeping you informed when it mattered most. Coast TV News, our community, your news, always on alert. Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app with live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Coming up, Hollywood legend Glenn Close and Grammy-winning superstar SZA.
Monday at noon on Coast TV.
What a difference a week makes, of course. Last week at this time, it was snowing and snowing hard. We already had at least a half a foot of snow and then wound up with about 8 to 12 inches. And in that time period, we've slowly compressed that snowpack, and now we're melting it too. We're 37 degrees in Laurel right now. Mostly sunny skies on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. Pretty much all the roads are in good shape. Some of the secondary roads, still a little bit of snow and slush on them, but with temperatures rising into the low 40s this afternoon, that should pretty much get rid of all that snow. But remember, anything that melts during the day will refreeze again as we go into the evening hours. Average high now 45. We're getting close today. I'm expecting a high right around 43. Then here comes the Arctic air, only 31 on Tuesday. And we're going to have a lot of wind with this next shot of Arctic air. 30 Wednesday, 33 on Thursday, and then it's back to 41 on your Friday. And then even warmer into the weekend when we have our next chance of precipitation, maybe some rain at that time. Temperatures are above freezing for everybody, even 40 in Bethany Beach, 41 in Rehoboth as the mini thaw is underway, 38 in Delmar, Georgetown 36, Redden and Milton right now at 39, and the winds are light. They're blowing out of the west-southwest right now, and our visible satellite picture showing still a lot of white out there. Of course, that is the snowpack now getting, well, kind of discolored. We're seeing a lot of snow that is not white in those big snow piles, but we are seeing clouds. Anything that's moving is clouds back through the I-95 corridor, so I think we will see more clouds as we go into the afternoon. We'll call it sun and clouds as we're in a southwesterly flow. That's ahead of this Arctic front back to the Ohio Valley, and that means business. This is the leading edge to very cold air, triggering some snow showers across the Great Lakes and some of those lake effect areas. Otherwise, for us, we're looking at one last mild day. There's also this system across the southeast coast, which is just rain, and this will be scooting to our south, so we're not looking at that. We're looking at another shot of that Arctic air pouring out of Canada and moving into the plains. So futurecast this afternoon, we're in the low 40s at noon. By 2 o'clock, melting a lot of that snow. 45 in Millsboro, 45 in Delmarva, 41 in Ocean City, 41 in Dewey Beach, and still above freezing through the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. By 6:30, a few clouds, and we're looking at temperatures getting close to that freezing mark. And when that happens, anything that's slush or water will refreeze through the overnight. So we could be looking at slick roads once again moving into tomorrow morning. And here comes the Arctic air into Tuesday morning. Temperatures falling through the 20s and the winds picking up as well. You see these arrows changing colors, indicating the strong winds, and temperatures tomorrow, instead of 40s, we're only getting close to the freezing mark. That's about it, a good 10 degrees colder. And then going into Tuesday evening, this particular model shows a little shot of snow as more Arctic air is building, and don't know about that, but we do know that it's going to be windy and very cold as those winds shift to the northwest as we go into Tuesday. They get gusty around 25 to maybe 30 miles per hour. Then as we go into the evening with that next push of Arctic air, winds gusting maybe over 30. So it's going to be windy and very cold. Look at these feels like temperatures as we go into Tuesday morning in the single digits and only teens into Tuesday afternoon. Then as we go into Wednesday morning, single digits above zero, and then teens into the afternoon hours. So it's going to be very cold. But by the weekend, it warms up. We could see some rain as we go into Saturday. Then with the cold front, that rain could transition to a little bit of snow. Still too far out to tell, but we do know as we head into next week, very cold conditions. In fact, I think the coldest air mass of the season will be headed our way as we go into next week. 43 this afternoon, mostly sunny, not as cold. 21 tonight, partly cloudy and cold. Those winds revving up. Then Tuesday, 31, feeling like teens with those strong winds. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Lower 30s for highs basically Tuesday through Thursday, maybe creeping above freezing Thursday. 41 with sunshine Friday. Then rain chances into the weekend. 47 Saturday. That rain on Sunday with a high of 43, maybe changing to a little bit of snow.
Thank you, Bob. And coming up tonight on DSN at 5:30, South Dorchester will play against Colonel Richardson in boys basketball. And at 10:30, it's the final score. On the DSN Plus app, you can get that South Dorchester Colonel Richardson game. And here are some of the other exclusives. At 5:30, Y-High will take on Mardella at boys basketball. And more boys basketball when North Carolina travels to Queen Anne's. And at 6, Delaware High School wrestling between Howard and Hodgson. And coming up, fee boost in Bethany Beach, where the town is targeting an increase in order to bring in more money.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
Is your cookware scratched inside and an eyesore on the outside? Introducing Gotham Steel Hammered Cream Cookware. Forged with an authentic hammered design, engineered with extremely strong titanium and tri-coated with ultra non-stick ceramic. Gotham Steel features double the non-stick release. Now you can cook healthier without all the butter or oil. Get this huge 15-piece set for 4 payments of $49.99 with free shipping.
To order, call 1-800-513-6408.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral services offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $17.45, or choose to have a small visitation service serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Simply respectful.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Are you looking to transform your mobile home? Choosing a company that doesn't know the difference between a manufactured and a stick-built home can lead to major repairs in the future. At Delaware Mobile Home Repair, we work exclusively with manufactured homes. So whether you need your bathroom remodeled, new roofing, siding, or any other restoration or renovation on your mobile home, the team at Delaware Mobile Home Repair will get the job done right. Visit our website today and start your free estimate with Delaware Mobile Home Repair.
It could get more expensive in Bethany Beach, and according to the town's Thursday's Budget and Finance Committee meeting, the committee will discuss proposed parking and water fee increases. And there's no word yet on what those fees would be. The committee meets January 16th at 10 right there in Bethany Beach. And Dunkin' locations across Nebraska are reporting they are out of donuts. Signs alerting people of the situation could be seen at several locations. And employees said it was a nationwide issue as Dunkin' locations use the same distributor. And when asked how long this would last, they were unsure of that timeline for when they will have their donuts back. CoastTV will be right back.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Design a custom home that fits your unique style and budget with Accessible Home Builders. At Accessible, we provide you with a variety of customizable options to create the home of your dreams.
Accessible Builders provided us with a beautiful home.
Scott is full of ideas from his past experiences, and he really worked with us on all our custom asks and wants.
We would definitely recommend Accessible Builders.
Completely customize your dream home with Accessible Home Builders.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-455-0217. That's 1-800-455-0217 or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-455-0217 now.
The Polar Bear Plunge, benefiting Special Olympics Delaware, is one of the first state's coldest and most beloved traditions. This year, you have 2 exciting ways to take part. Plunge in person in Rehoboth Beach on Sunday, February 2nd, or create your own virtual plunge. Anytime, anywhere, and as cold or not as you want. It's not about how you plunge, it's about why. Support thousands of Special Olympics Delaware athletes. Register now at plungede.org.
I love the 4 seasons on Delmarva. This coastal area has so much to offer weather-wise, and sometimes it's a little challenging forecasting for this area. You get the rain-snow line here with storms that come up the coast in the wintertime, but that's similar to where I grew up on Long Island. We had the same rain-snow line along the coast, so in a lot of ways it's something I've grown up with and something I'm used to forecasting.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
2 weeks into 2025, and experts say this is about the time when people start to give up on their New Year's resolutions. But if your goal is to be healthier, don't stop now. And in today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has 5 tips to help keep you motivated.
Maybe you resolve to eat healthier or exercise more. But if you're losing steam on those New Year's goals, you're not alone.
10 days in can feel like a lot if we're biting off more than we can chew, no pun intended.
Registered dietitian Allison Kane with Massachusetts General Hospital says one reason people tend to quit this time of year is that they set unrealistic goals and then quickly burn out. The first step to beating Quitter's Day is to set the right goals.
What we call SMART goals. So SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-based. So we're being really specific, like I want to have 1 serving of fruit every day for the next 10 days, or at least twice in the next week.
Next, prepare and plan. If you don't have time to have everything cooked, just have an idea of what you're going to eat and have it available. Third, be balanced and flexible. Kane says if you get off the rails, don't throw in the towel.
Recognize that perfection is probably not realistic, and so to just be a little bit flexible and keep working towards your goal.
Fourth, Kane says to write down your goal and keep track of progress. She says that increases the likelihood of achieving it. Finally, she says to celebrate small wins.
Thinking about how consistent you've been. And again, it doesn't have to be that it happens every single day, but you're focused on building the lasting habit rather than getting it right every single time.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
We're melting some snow with temperatures already in the low 40s in Rehoboth on the Boardwalk Plaza Cam. Surf and sand and snow and temperatures into the low to mid 40s this afternoon. We've got a colder pattern coming our way with Arctic air. Then it's going to warm up by the end of the week with rain, possibly some snow for the weekend. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by Brockstead Mandalis Federico. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Hi, I'm Heidi Gilmore, a partner at Brockstead Mandalis Federico, and I would like to introduce you to our newest partner at the firm, Michelle Wins. Michelle and I handle real estate transactions. We work well together because we share a very strong work ethic.
I've been practicing real estate for the last decade with Heidi by my side. I'm excited to take on this new leadership role.
When you're looking for experience and efficiency for your transaction, make sure you call the right lawyers.
Yes, Brockstead Mandalis Federico, right lawyers, right now.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid toilet bowl cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit getdrainmagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit getdrainmagic.com now.
You're a hustler.
She's lying, actually.
Well, she's not lying about giving you money, is she?
Finding the truth after an expensive breakup.
He was calling me a liar, and he was telling me that he doesn't owe me any money back. When I started asking him about the money, he had blocked me, so there was no way to reach him.
But I didn't ask her for money.
You think I'm stupid?
Next, Judge Judy.
Hey, attention. You're not a nice man.
Monday at 2 on CoastTV.
With temperatures warming up into the low 40s this afternoon, it's probably a good time to chip away some of that nuisance ice in the driveway. 43 the high, and then we're falling through the 30s, so anything that melts will refreeze this evening. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Here comes the Arctic air Tuesday through Thursday. Highs only in the low 30s, but at times single-digit feels like temperatures. Does warm up for the weekend. We're looking at a rain chance Saturday on Sunday, and then the coldest air of this season, I think, heads our way next week as temperatures falling through the 20s for highs.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.